everyone. Welcome to day 3 of the Living an Authentic Life Challenge. I am Tanya E. And today we're going to have a conversation about discipline. Discipline is often found when you are working through the process of getting to a better position. And a lot of people don't like hearing the word discipline. And I would love for everyone to be happy and joyful throughout this entire challenge. But truth be told, you're not going to always be happy with what's being shared. And if you're doing a challenge correctly, it's supposed to take you deeper. So if you are going deeper into this challenge, you're not going to have so many joyous days all the time. But I will encourage you, when you get to a space where you decide that you no longer want to listen to me, press through in that moment, because some of my greatest breakthroughs have been on the foundation of a hard truth that challenged me. And as we go through this 30-day authentic life challenge, your mind is going to mature and other areas of your life will expand as well, because a disciplined life will often lead to success. And so, one of the easiest things that I found in walking out discipline is doing it step by step. Think about walking. Walking is simple. Walking gives you the impression that you don't have to hurry along. It's not fast paced, but it's still taking you towards a direction that you can reach your goal. So as we walk through this 30-day challenge, thinking about being disciplined with how we approach it, I want you to think, simply walk. As you're walking, the impression is you are moving forward. The impression is it's step by step. And you have got to be deliberate with your steps. Think about it. When you are ready to walk, when you envision that, you have to move one step in front of the other. And it's also reflective of being dependent, because as you're walking, you have to shift your weight. When you shift your weight to one foot, it's bearing all of what you're dealing with so you can get to the next step. Your steps are built upon each other. They're dependent on each other. And as you go through this journey, think about a destination. People rarely ever wander around aimlessly, even if they say they're not going anywhere in particular. They don't just walk around without a destination. Consciously or subconsciously, a destination is chosen. If you go outside for a walk, not really deciding that you're going anywhere, you may decide to walk around the corner or walk through the park. Those are destinations. So as we go through this 30-day challenge, and I have a conversation about discipline, I want you to think about it doing step by step. And let's look at that just a little bit. Step 1, have a goal. As I stated earlier, people don't just wander around aimlessly. For your life, this is you being authentic. What does it look like? What do you envision a month from now, 6 months from now, a year from now? And I encourage you to plan out what your life looks like. What you're planning your life on the journey, I want you to be sure that you just make the move for what that goal is. And if you want to take this deeper, those of you that are looking at this from a deeper perspective, why do you want that particular thing for your life? Why have you come to that conclusion? Is that's what your life should look like? Start assessing that, because some of us may have our life destiny planned out by our past, where we were raised, the environment that we're in, and you may be living a life that is not really supporting you or doing things in your life that you really don't want to have disciplined in that manner. So what I would encourage you to do is to assess it. I know my grandmother raised me to do certain things, certain ways, and I was disciplined in getting it done because that's the way she had me do it. But when I got older, I discovered it wasn't quite fitting into the life that I wanted. Our lives are created based off of the different things that we do. They're habits, which leads me to the next part. Your habits are usually steps that you're taking in various ways. So create 3 steps, make it real simple. It doesn't have to be hard, something small and attainable. Make certain that your steps are things that you can do realistically. Don't create this heavenly goal that you can't really figure out, like, I want my life to be blah, blah, blah. Be clear. In 30 days, I want to have X, Y, and Z cleaned up. In 6 months, this is what I want to see occur in my life. A year from now, this is what I want to have. Have those expectations laid out. That way you can reach them, and you will also know when you have completed your goal, which leads me to the last part. Be consistent. Discipline is simply a consistent habit. As I was stating a little bit earlier, most of the things that's happened in your life, you have done through habit. Some of them have been good habits. A lot of them may not. I know for a while in my life, I was not truly functioning on good habits. So I had to be deliberate, to be consistent, to take one step at a time. That is how you get to be disciplined. It's a walk. So for day 3, focus on discipline. Walk it out. It shouldn't be really hard or hurried, but you have to be consistent in doing it. And if you are interested in continuing this conversation, then you need to be joining me here on Zoom. There are other people that are here now, and we're going to continue having a conversation. And in order for you to join, you can register on my website, tanyaehood.com, so that you can get the link to join us on the journey. And with that, I am Tanya E. Hood, walking in my purpose, and I want you to do the same.